What is going on, Machinima Sports? Man, I am so pumped up right now. I cannot even wait. Football season is kicking off. And I am just, I've been waiting for this. I love football. It's the sport I always watch. You know, baseball is not really my... I like baseball, but it's not really like, not my favorite sport. It gets kind of boring every now and again. Hockey, I don't really watch that much. And basketball, I'm into basketball. I do like watching a lot of basketball, too. Especially the playoffs, But the same deal as with basketball as with baseball. It's just so many games. And football is just... I love football. Absolutely love football. And I'm so pumped up for this season in particular. I don't really know why it is. Maybe because of all the drama that was going on in the off season with the lockouts and everything like that. None of the OTAs, no training camps. And I live in Miami, so I go to a lot of the practices with a couple of my boys who are huge Dolphins fans. And we didn't really get to do that this year. I went to one practice, but that was at the stadium, and it wasn't like, the normal practices at their facilities. But yeah, tomorrow is the day, man. Tomorrow's the day when all the games kick off. I'll be sitting at home all day from 1 o'clock till probably 10, 11 p.m. I got my fantasy football lineups all set, ready to go. And fantasy football, man, that's a whole nother deal. I don't know how many of you guys do actually, watching this video actually do or in a fantasy league. But if you're not, I strongly suggest maybe you could still get into a league this year if it's not too late, or get into one next year. I don't know, but fantasy football is it's so addicting. I got into my first league about 5-6 years ago, and from there it was just like nonstop. I don't even know. You learn things about players that you never even think you can know. You learn things about football in general, like strength of schedule. Wide receivers are third years, usually their breakout year. Contract year players, typically they play harder, obviously, because they're trying to get more money. There's just so many different things and stats, and it's like absolutely ridiculous how much football knowledge you come up with, and it's just like it's like crazy. My girl would always say to me, she's like, if you could put all the time and effort that you put into your fantasy football into something productive, you'd be like a freaking doctor by now. And it's true, man. The amount of time that I spend in fantasy football is just ridiculous. I'm in 3 leagues this year. Usually I'm only in 2 leagues, 2 money leagues. But this year I'm in 3. And the third league this year is actually a league with a bunch of YouTube commentators. On Twitter I follow my boy Up for Discussion, and he was talking about he needs like one more person or 2 more people or something at the time for a league with, with YouTube commentators. So I was like, all right, let me jump in. There's a bunch of people in there. You got obviously Up for Discussion. You got C Nasty's in there. You got Wise and Now. You got iPod King Carter. I think Big Snacks is in there. I'm not sure if Regular Dave's in there or not. But you got a bunch of people from Machinima in this league, and it's like, it's almost turned into like the most important league, even though it's not for money. I'm like, yeah, how can I not? I gotta win this league. I do Madden videos for Machinima Sports. I'm like, I gotta win the YouTube commentators fantasy football. So definitely trying to win that, man. That's definitely gonna be fun. Last year I did pretty well. I won one of my leagues and I came in second in the other one, so I cleaned up pretty nicely come Christmas time, and because that's when the Super Bowl is for fantasy football. It's week 16 usually. In most leagues it's week 16 of the regular season for the NFL. So if you guys have never done fantasy football, I strongly suggest definitely trying to get into that, because it's tons of fun. The smack talk and everything like that goes on. But yeah, man, I haven't even been talking about the game. Sorry about that, man. I'm just too pumped up. I'm ready for the season to get underway. But yeah, obviously, as you see, I was playing with the Cowboys. He was playing with the Jets. And, he couldn't do anything. So he went 4th down. He tried to go for it, and he couldn't get it. So he sends me to concede defeat. Of course, I'll accept that W. end the game. On to the next one. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks for watching.